Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast. You've got the award-winning In Wheel Time Car Talk Show coming up. We're using your input, so if you've got something you want to talk about, email, text, or hit us up on Facebook. Later, we'll give you my thoughts on driving the 2025 Lincoln Aviator. Jeff has the Motor Minute. That and more coming up on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Howdy, along with Mike out of this world, Mars. We always need more Jeff Zekin, Chief Engineer David Ainsley. I'm Don Armstrong. Thank you very much for joining us on this Saturday. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood here.
It is.
We need some rain. We haven't had rain in a month, and it is a little warm. Yesterday, I think we broke a record of, 92 degrees or something.
Like for October into November?
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I do remember, however, sweating when I was taking the girls for trick-or-treating a couple of Halloweens. This is back in the 90s, and it was hot. Now, in Wisconsin, I remember trick-or-treating with your snowsuit underneath your Halloween costume that you made, or your sister made, or somebody made for you. We didn't go out and buy Halloween costumes back in the day.
When we were little, the parents would buy you with the plastic mask and all that stuff, but they ended up hurting you, ripping it off and all that.
Yeah, we didn't do any of that. And I, for some reason, I was enamored by hobos. And I always had my hobo uniform ready to go in the closet.
Is that why when we're going on the road, you see a train with a boxcar, you get a little tear in your eye?
Yeah. Boxcar Willie.
Boxcar Don.
Yeah.
Boxcar Ray Ray.
That's it. We'll do. We want to do the Hemmings Sold Cars Roundup.
We can.
We haven't done it in a few weeks.
Is this our spot for an open?
Yes.
Okay. Then you go right ahead.
So one of our online commenters, one of our online there's some humor here. One of our online commenters indicated that once upon a time you had a girlfriend named Taurus or something. Did I read that right?
Huh.
Did he write it in English? If you want to subscribe,
there is so much here.
Too.
Yeah, Taurus. Don Armstrong had a girlfriend named Taurus.
Well, I don't remember that one. Sorry. I don't know what that means. Must be some hidden meaning behind it.
I think it came in earlier in the show, and I just missed it.
Of course you did.
Maybe it's a different Don Armstrong.
Okay, so the way that this works is Hemmings.com sells cars online. And at the end of the week, that they show you what sold on their website, and it's called Sold Cars Roundup. You can look and see for yourself.
Play along at home.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. Now, all of the details about each of these cars that we're going to talk about here are online. It's too deep and too involved in that. We just kind of try to get a ballpark figure of what some of these cars are worth today. Most of them are older, classics, if you will. And so we're going to start today with the value of a 1972 Chevrolet K10. Remember what a K10 was now?
Mm-hmm.
K10 was a half-ton pickup truck. They called it something different back then, called a K10. Okay?
Okay.
It's a two-door half-ton pickup truck. Now, this one looks super clean. It's got those great big, ugly mirrors on the side of it that they used to put on trucks. Remember, they had 3 screw holes in it and this big triangle thing that held the big mirror on there?
They're awesome.
So this would be considered in today's truck circles as a square body. Okay?
72.
A 72. It's a half ton. It looks like it's got a standard bed on it. Not sure. Doesn't make any difference. It's a 72. Probably has a small block V8 in it, as I would guess. So how much would you think one that looks pretty good in stock condition, how much would you think that would go for?
I'll go 12.
I'm going to go 19.
19? How about $36,750?
I think the K series is like the half or 3/4 ton because the C10 was the 1500.
Those said right there, K10.
Yeah. I know, but I couldn't remember if it was the half or what. I mean,
had a
3/4. But
I had a GMC van that had mirrors on that, but they were horizontal long. They weren't up and down like the verticals, but they had the same bracket on them.
Yeah.
I'll be darned.
Yep.
Here's one for you, Jeff.
All right.
This is a 2004 Cadillac XLR. Now, the XLR was Cadillac's hopes of being the luxury Corvette dealer. And this was at a period of time that they thought that they could take the Corvette chassis, put some Cadillac metal on it, put a hardtop convertible on it, and
send it down the road.
And send it down the road. Well, it didn't sell too well, but it looks good. But the confines are really tight in the thing. It's kind of like the Mercedes-Benz. I don't remember the little two-door coupe that Mercedes-Benz built for a while.
A lot of golfers drove those because those were the cars that they gave the golfers for tournaments and things. Whereas the XLR, I'm going to go $20,000.
$20,000. I really have no clue. So just because Jeff thinks it's worth 20, I'm going to go for 25.
Would you like to see the car? There it is.
Oh, yeah, we know what to look like. I might change my.
Okay.
I'll go 20 because
it's a two-seater.
Yeah, I would go 20. I would go 30 on it.
Really?
Yeah.
16.8. 16.8. Now, I don't know how many miles it's got on it, but it looks clean.
Well, I know, but I mean, I thought that would be something kind of special.
Well, this was for Don Armstrong here. The 1967 Chevrolet Camaro. Looks like it's the Rally Sport version. Now, whether it's a real Rally Sport or not, I don't know.
We're going to assume it is.
We'll assume that it is because of I'm going to give you a little hint here because of the price. That's not a Z28, and it is a 67, okay? What do you think that would sell for?
The hidden headlights on it?
No, does not have the hidden headlights on it.
I'm going to go $25 and $10 for the mullet.
No,
I don't know as if it's got a mullet on it.
No,
Might have one in it.
I'd go 22 without the mullet.
22, really? Now, I gave you a hint that it looked like it was an original, but maybe not.
Well, but if it doesn't have the highway headlight.
No, those options. That's an option.
I understand.
Well, it doesn't have it. So how much do you think it is worth?
How much it's worth or how much it sold for?
How much it sold for. Same difference.
All right. Well, let's say 40.
40.
For lack of anything else.
Jeffrey?
25.
25. How about $57,750?
There must be something else there.
Yeah.
Did I misdescribe it for you?
No.
Okay, now here's one for Jeff. This is strictly a Jeff Zekin car.
Oh, no.
It's a 1950 Plymouth Suburban.
Ooh.
I did not know that they had a Suburban, but it's basically a station wagon. A Plymouth Suburban.
Still.
What year?
1950. It looks like it's been completely restored back to original. You can't look at your phone.
No, I'm looking at this because I'm almost thinking this Camaro is an SS instead of an RS.
I don't think they made an SS in 67, but whatever. We've moved on from that.
Well, I know, but now I'm curious.
Okay. All right. So what do you think of
18.5.
18.5.
12.5.
14,245.
Oh.
Jeff, there you go. Find out who bought it, and
that is pretty.
It is.
That's a Hot Rod Tour Texas car right
It
there.
is.
Yeah.
You know, it's probably got a 3-speed manual transmission in it. All right. Here's one for you Ford people. 1958 Ford Fairlane 500.
Oh.
It's a two-door. It's blue and white. It looks like it's been restored. A 58 Ford Fairlane 500.
They have the retractable hardtop.
No, well, this one I don't.
Not on this one.
I don't think
they would have said it.
Yeah, I don't think that this one is. But it's nice. It's very nice.
I'm going to go low. I'm going to go 17.
I'm going to go 28.
How about 40? Almost $41,000. $49,000.
That was what I was going to say, but you drug me down with your low ball.
Drug it down. Oh, drag me down.
Now, here's a Kennedy car, 1962 Lincoln Continental. With the suicide doors, but this one, it's only a two-door. It's a convertible. 62.
You know, those things are kind of, they do too much all the time to them. Yeah,
It looks like it's all original.
Yeah, but that's a picture. I'm going to go.
It's all we got to go by.
I'm going to go 12.
12?
Yes.
No, I'm going to go 27.
How about $73,500?
Oh, Jeffrey.
I just didn't feel it.
Now,
I would have given 12 for
now,
it.
for those of you that like Oldsmobiles, this may be the bargain of the day.
All right.
A 1969 Oldsmobile Toronado.
Oh,
So this is the original. This is the first of the front-wheel drives.
Yeah.
Okay? And if you remember correctly, they had to put special wheels on them because of the axle and all that stuff.
and the brakes and all
So
that.
the wheels kind of looked a little
Inverted.
off.
They were-
They were. That's right. They were inverted, and it had hideaway headlights on it. I mean, it was state of the art stuff for 1969.
My dad would drive one now and then when he was with Oldsmobile.
This one, I would, based on the price, it either doesn't run or it's got about a mile thick of Bondo on it or something.
Yeah. Most of Hemming's cars don't do that.
I understand, but I'm just saying, the 69 Oldsmobile Toronado, what do you think that...
I'm going to go 10.
10?
I would go 18.
14, 7, 19.
Yeah, we split it.
So I guess that the point being here is that if you're looking to get into the market, whether you're a real car guy or not, or you just like to have an old car sitting in the garage that you could take like on the Hot Rod
Tinker
Tour of
with.
Texas, the prices are reasonable on some of these cars. I mean, why not? Here's an 85 Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon, a Galanda wagon as it's called, $31,500. It kind of looks like a Jeep Wrangler. Some of these cars in here are priced right. It's kind of surprising. That's the Chevrolet Chevelle for $39,
yeah.
but here's a '67 Ford Mustang for $19,425.
That Chevelle looks like a GS almost, like a...
Well, it's been lower.
What, it's 72?
72. Yeah, it's a driver. It's
Yeah,
nuts.
and I think we talked to Woody about how some of those cars, the prices are coming down because the buyers, the younger buyers coming up, just aren't that interested in them, so they're starting to come down. They keep coming down. I might be able to afford one of these
There's
days.
fewer and fewer older buyers because of life. Life goes on.
Right, and the
Yeah.
young ones, they're just not interested in
Right.
some of
in
these
the
They
young
cars.
don't, they don't want Grandpa's collector car. They're going to turn it and sell it. You find
Yeah.
it on something like this. But if you want to, there are so many auction sites online.
Oh, yeah.
A friend of mine that I work with, he's into getting a C2 Corvette. He wants a resto mod. So he wants the air conditioning in it.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
want the nice paint. We want
The pleasure of driving.
right. And so we're looking about a six-figure car there. He wants a nice one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably so.
Yeah, with a late model motor in it, so he doesn't have to worry about carburetors and all that stuff. Fuel injected motor, doesn't have to be a rocket ship or anything like that.
No, he just wants a nice driver.
Correct. And he wants something with something other than a 2 or 3-speed transmission in it. He wants an automatic transmission, so that means that it's going to have to be hacked up a little bit because these new transmissions are huge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I really think you could probably find something like that.
Yeah, I could, and he did.
Yeah.
But like I said, they're in the six figures.
Are they?
Yeah.
See, I would have thought more in the 60s, maybe 70s.
Oh,
One
no.
that-
Well,
A
like you said,
Restomod?
there's,
No.
there's car shows every weekend. We announce it. There's so many that I see that I've got to whittle it down and pick only a few.
Yeah.
But there are tens of there's probably 100 every weekend.
Well,
Somewhere
like the
around
guys
from Corpus to San Antonio they're all over.
Like the guy told us last weekend, all these cars out here, every one of them for sale.
Yeah.
at a certain point, yeah.
Yeah, because somebody came along and said, "Hey Don, I'll give you $35,000 for that Corvette." Bye-bye, Corvette. I'd take $35,000 for it.
I'm going to
You
give
can
you.
get pretty close to that.
I'm going to write a number down.
Yeah.
It's going to be wrong.
All right, let's take a break, and when we come back, we're going to do Jeff's Motor Minute,
Yep.
and I'm going to give you my review of the 2025 Lincoln Aviator. That's all coming up
That's a
right
cool
here
car.
on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show.
Free tacos again at the Tailpipes and Tacos pre-holiday cruise-in. It's been a while, but the popular Tailpipes and Tacos cruise-in returns to the Lupi Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy, Saturday, November 16th. Bring a new unwrapped toy and get a free breakfast taco. Toys will be donated to Toys for Tots and Houston Children's Charity. Get to the best and one of the last cruise-ins of the year. Tailpipes and Tacos, Saturday, November 16th, 8 to 11 a.m. Cruise in, donate a new unwrapped toy, and grab a free Lupi Tortilla breakfast taco. Tailpipes and Tacos only happens at the Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy, 703 West Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard, just south of the Katy Freeway. It's the end of the year car show season, and what better way to celebrate than with a free taco and camaraderie at Tailpipes and Tacos, Saturday, November 16th, 8 to 11 a.m. The In Wheel Time Car Talk Show will be there too. Bring a toy, get a free Loopy Taco, and feel good about heading into the holiday season at the Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy. Is your car ready for that all-important holiday road trip? Gulf Coast Auto Shield is having another car social Saturday, December 7th, and you're invited. Bring your car, truck, or SUV and find out what it'll take to get that thing looking new again. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your one-stop shop for paint detailing, coatings, window tint, clear bras, camera installs, and wheel repair. The car social is your opportunity to get a tour of this state-of-the-art facility located at 11275 South Sam Houston Parkway, just south of the Southwest Freeway. Join the car social Saturday, December 7th, 9 to noon. Talk to other owners and see how good your car can look on the road trip to Aunt Mary's. She'll want that good-looking ride in her driveway, I promise. Put it on your calendar. The Gulf Coast Auto Shield Holiday Car Social and Road Trip Get Ready. Saturday, December 7th, 9 to noon at 11275 South Sam Houston Parkway, just south of the Southwest Freeway. The In Wheel Time Car Talk Show will be there too. We'll see you then.
I'm going to kind of repeat what that just said. The In Wheel Time has more remote broadcasts lined up during our fall tour, including the Hemi Hideout Open House, November 9th, Tailpipes and Tacos, November 16th, and Gulf Coast Auto Shield, December 7th. We hope you'll stop by the In Wheel Time remote broadcast booth and say hello. Yes?
If I could add on to the Tailpipes and Tacos, you bring it's an unwrapped toy?
Uh-huh.
Unwrapped toy, you get a free taco. Challenge you to bring more than one, so you can get more than one taco. How's that?
There you go.
Bring 5, bring 10. Bring. Mike and I are going to go. Mike's going to bring 10 toys. I'm going to bring a toy, and we'll get 11 tacos.
You have tacos for Thanksgiving. Just
there
take them
you go.
home, save
there you
them
go.
for Thanksgiving.
And not only that, you can have lunch there. I'm sure they have stuff like you can cater.
How many days would that be?
That'd
Freeze
be awesome.
No.
Yeah,
you can freeze a taco.
Tamales, I think, is what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Tamales
that's
are
what I'm
good
talking
too.
about.
Yeah, I'm sure they have.
But you don't get a
catering
free tamale. You just
get a free taco, but you can buy tamales for the holidays.
Okay.
There you go. I challenge somebody: more than one toy, more than one taco. There you go. That's my bargain.
By the way, I did want to mention Kathy Zekin is our decorator for the Halloween show today, and she's done another spectacular job. And we
Spooktacular.
Spooktacular. We do think. I don't know whether you can see it if you're watching, but we have spider webs on top of the license plates.
Oh, I thought
spiders.
we just needed the dust.
Well, we definitely need to do that.
She imported the spider webs for Nederland.
That's it.
Imported spider webs.
All right, time now for Jeff's Motor Minute.
Well, he's back, and I'm talking about Mr. John Force. He is back in a video. He had a video with his daughters this past week. Excitement across drag racing continues. The legendary NHRA racer John Force was seen alongside of his daughter. He's looking healthy. Force is a racer known for his remarkable 16 NHRA championships. He's been out of the limelight because of his accident, but this is back in June. But the recent appearance suggests he's making a strong progress to recovery in his journey back. So he's confirmed his intentions to return to the NHRA racing scene, not the track, well, not the game, not in a car, but the scene, specifically attending the upcoming race in Las Vegas this weekend. So he'll be there. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of fanfare. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of tears shed. Welcome back, a lot of hugs, a lot of patting on the back, all that good stuff. So welcome back, Mr. Force. We're a fan, and happy health.
Yeah, and he's continuing to recover from that traumatic brain injury.
Yep.
Time now for this hour's car review. Yes, yours truly. Don't ask me why, but the Ford Motor Company loaned me a 2025 Lincoln Aviator. Yes, they did. I know everybody's in shock, but the Lincoln Aviator comes in these trim levels: Premier, Reserve, and Black Label. I, with my nose in the air, had the Black Label. All-wheel drive. Two-wheel drive is standard, by the way, on the Black Label. All-wheel drive is standard on the Black Label. Two-wheel drive is standard when you get into the bottom line, when you Premier model. Midsize SUV, 6 seats in 3 rows, okay? And it's actually pretty comfortable in there. Well, exterior changes from last model year. It was refreshed for 2025, so it's got all new stuff on it. It was all new in 2020. It's based on the Ford Explorer. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Wow, very
it
cool.
looks a lot bigger in
Yeah.
the pictures. I haven't seen one.
Yeah, it's so. Exterior features, new, attractive front end, including grille and headlights. Fairly straight body lines exude classy American luxury. Colors include a flat finish, if that's what you want. Gives it a modern flair. Quad exhaust tips, unique rear lighting, and sunshade complete the good modern look of this car. Wheel design is, it goes along with the trim level that you get. What I liked about it, the new infotainment system is new this year. A new Blue Cruise automated driving system. It's awesome. I used it on the Beltway, and I'm going to work, right? So it's got the surround camera thing, and all you do is just hit one button. Hands off. The screen turns blue, and there you go. And you watch the thing go down the road, make the curves, and it works really well. They've come a long way with that. Now, for me personally, I like to drive, but I used it every morning.
Well, try it out.
Yeah. They told me to. Hey, Don, you got to try out that new Blue Cruise. Okay.
Yeah, you're going to drive this car with no hands.
Yeah. Interior highlights,
I do that all
dash
the
with
time.
shelf. Dash with shelf is a different look. It's attractive, and it also has two screens on top. Detailed design elements are modern, classy. Controls are intuitive. Infotainment is easy to understand and to navigate. Comfortable, deep buckets and supportive surfaces are top-notch, even in cloth. Now, I didn't ride in the cloth. I had the leather, but I'll tell you what, the cloth looks really good, and they've come a long way with cloth in automobiles these days. Cargo room, adequate, even with the third row up. What I liked about this, everything. What could use improvement? Combine the two screens into one. They did this on purpose. I don't know why, but, if you're going to redo it, let's make it one big screen. Engine. It has a 3.0-liter V6 twin turbo that turns out 400 horsepower, 415 pound-feet of torque, 10-speed automatic transmission. It'll tow up to 5,000 pounds. Now, mine was a pre-production model, so I don't have any numbers on it. I did a little research on it, and so I came up with some numbers of my own. Now, as far as mileage is concerned, I got 20.4 miles per gallon.
Wow.
Over 330.2 miles. What I liked about it, plenty of power. What could use improvement? Nothing. Way to go, Ford. You've done a good job on your V6. Ride and handling, smooth and adjustable with the Air Glide suspension. This is a top-notch SUV, I'm telling you.
Cool.
What could use improvement? Nothing. Now, pricing. Base trim price, $87,480. Prices tested, $97,150. But it falls in line with others in that price point. Base model price, you can get into one, $58,495. And that competes against the BMW X5 for $65,700, the Acura MDX for $51,200, and the starting price of the Lexus TX, another competitor, $53,700.
Wow.
That's my review of the Lincoln Aviator Black Label.
It's a good-looking vehicle.
Oh, my God.
It's nice.
I hated to give that up. Couldn't you just let me have that for about a year?
no.
Give you a long-term
That's right.
review on this.
It's at 3 or 36, so I'll have it for 3 more years.
Yeah, exactly. Gosh, I
There you
like
go.
that. I like that thing. And I'm not biased. I treat all of them the same, and not quite sure exactly why anybody would think any differently about this vehicle. It's really, really nice. Okay?
Yep.
Got it?
Got it.
Get it?
Get
Good.
it. Got it.
We've got enough news stories here. I want to give a couple of more while I have just a couple of minutes here. Is that okay?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
This is a Texas story, again, from Automotive News. A Texas man says he was ticketed while test driving a pickup truck because the dealership didn't attach a temporary license plate to the vehicle. Daniel Roca told Dallas TV station WFAA that the police officer who pulled him over wasn't willing to overlook the issue, even though the missing plate wasn't Roca's fault. Quote, he said, "This has been ongoing with these dealers," Roca said. "We've been getting on these guys for doing that." He's the officer said.
Yep.
He said, in order for us to make the dealership abide, we're going to start citing the customers.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Use you. Mm-hmm. The dealership where Roca was shopping, Longo Toyota of Prosper, Texas, I guess it's up there in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, told WFAA that it was the first time a customer had been ticketed for no license plate. Safety is a top priority at Longo Toyota of Prosper, and we are dedicated to providing a secure environment for everyone, the store statement said. Our community is very important to us, and we've been active supporters since we opened nearly 8 years ago. We recently became aware of an issue during a test drive, which we are actively working to address and resolve. Driver safety is a core value for us, and we proudly sponsor a driver education program in our local area. Our team is dedicated to the well-being of our guests and the community we serve. Well, if that's the case, why don't you put a paper plate on the dang thing?
Yep.
You wouldn't get
Exactly.
stopped.
Exactly.
Roca said Longo Toyota offered to reimburse him the $240 for the ticket. $240.
Yeah, but that's not going to help your insurance or anything else.
Yeah. How do you
To reimburse him $240 for the ticket after first discounting the vehicle by that amount, though the dealership denied doing so. He didn't buy the pickup. It doesn't upset me that I'm in the middle of this feud that's going on, Roca told WFAA. Many middle-income Americans are hesitant to buy a car until, this is a different story, until interest rates or vehicle prices come down, according to a survey from Santander Holdings. The lender, based in Dallas, in August surveyed nearly 2,200 Americans who make about $50,000 to $148,000 a year. 30% of respondents in the quarterly Santander U.S. Paths to Prosperity survey said they were likely to take out an auto loan if rates came down, and 43% said they would be more likely to purchase a vehicle if prices decreased. What are you doing over there?
we lost something, but go ahead. You're good.
Well, you want me to help you find it?
Nope, we're good.
All right. Federal Reserve announced a 0.5% cut to its benchmark rate September 18th, which experts believe will bring auto loan interest rates down, but it will likely take some time for potential car buyers to feel any meaningful effects of the rate cuts. And Betty Jatanovic,
We just call her Betty.
Betty, president of Santander Consumer.
Betty Boop.
Yeah. Middle-income Americans concerned about inflation and high prices. 55% of those surveyed said inflation was their biggest obstacle to financial prosperity, and 52% said they had delayed buying a car in the last year because of cost. New car prices, average $40,000.
Yep.
It's a lot of money.
Yep.
All right. Hey, if you'd like to get in touch with us, shoot us an email. The address here is info@inwheeltime.com. We will be back after this quick break.
The holidays are upon us, and Pro-Am Auto Accessories is your local one-stop for the auto enthusiast on your gift list. Pro-Am Auto has been serving Houston since 1984, providing world-class products for sports cars, European sedans, and American muscle. Pro-Am was one of the very first distributors in the U.S. for brands such as Recaro, Redline, Momo, Corbo, and Simpson. Located in the heart of Houston's premier shopping corridor, the Galleria area, Pro-Am's walk-in storefront includes an 8,000-square-foot warehouse and showroom with installation and service bays. Pro-Am reaches a worldwide audience through ProAmAuto.com, taking its local reputation to the rest of the world. Holiday gift giving is alive and well at Pro-Am Auto. If you don't see what you're looking for on the website, call and Pro-Am will lend you a hand. Pro-Am Auto, 6125 Richmond at Greenridge in Houston's Galleria area. Call them at 713-781-7755. The fabulous Hemi Hideout is having an open house, and you're invited. Mark your calendar for Saturday, November 9th, 10:30 to 12:30, and make a reservation today for a 2-hour opportunity to see an eye-popping tribute to American muscle cars, a collection of neon signs that'll dazzle, all in a venue like no other in the country. Entry to this rare Hemi Hideout open house is by reservation only, 713-825-2555. The $10 cash donation per person is matched and given to Brookshire Charities. See you November 9th at the Hemi Hideout, and Will Time will be there too. That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.